Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more BBAI stock videos. Okay, so something interesting happened. I told you guys yesterday, hey, if we break above 10, we can go to 12 and 15, so that's a potential 20 to 50%. If it happens, right? There's always the if, not it's not guaranteed. So at open, it hit a high of, not at open, before market open, it hit a high of 1050. And so what happened is I'm in the Discord and I'm telling everyone, hey, I mean, there might be a signal to buy here, but I wouldn't buy it. You know, I'd be careful. So this is what I told the Discord. I'm like, hey, there's a buy signal here if you want to jump in, but I would have a stop loss at 10.20, right? To protect yourself in case it dumps, which, you know, you take that small loss and you don't hold it all the way down to $9 and maybe even lower. That's the whole point of the stop loss. And I told everyone, hey, I'm just giving you the MACD and entry. I am not jumping in. I don't chase. And I'm not kidding. I don't chase. I like buying bottoms, not tops. If buyers are going to show up, then we pump and you don't get stopped out. If buyers aren't going to show up, you get stopped out at a small loss and move on. And then as you can see, literally big red candle, it took out all those stops. People took a small loss if they jumped in. But if I'm not jumping in, then you know I'm probably like, you know, I don't like what I'm seeing. So I didn't jump in, and I told everyone, if you want to jump in, go right ahead, right? Because there's people that are degenerates. They just want to chase for some reason. I don't know why people get this desire to chase. But you take the small 10, 20 cent loss and smile. Not hold the bag all the way down. Nor do you ignore your stop or jump back in to make it back. A lot of people here do the above 3 and end up losing more than is necessary. Now it's down to 970. Stupid people would not have taken the small loss and held it for even more loss. Well, I'm a smart one, so I didn't even jump in. I was just like, nah, that doesn't look good. If this had moved in your favor today, it would have done so 50 cents plus minimum. So the risk reward is always good so long as you respect the stop. That's the lesson for today, since so many of you don't have a stop loss or you get emotional. Those who didn't respect their stop loss, guess what? They're down a little over $1, about $1. And if they bought 1,000 shares, they're down $1,000. Let me put it that way. The risk reward was good. If it had pumped at 12 or 15, if buyers had shown up, I mean, they would be up over $1,000. So the risk reward was good, but because they're holding the bag instead of having taken that small $200 loss, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't get that. And so that was the lesson for today. And guess what? You know, it's not over. There was an idiot in my Discord, complete moron. And I told everyone, making money comes second. What comes first is protecting your account from huge losses. Until you can do that, it doesn't matter how much you win, because you can win the one time you hold the bag all the way down and it doesn't come back up for you. It's cool that you turn 20K into 100K. The one time you go all in and it doesn't, it keeps dipping and it never comes back up for you. You're and now you're just a bag holder down 80% hoping it comes back up for you. You just gave it all back. Sometimes even, you know, everything you ever made and then some. So it doesn't matter how much you win, right? If all it takes is that one time to take you out. That's why I tell people, money comes second. It's about protecting that account. It does you no good to keep winning, and then the one time you lose or you decide to keep holding the bag all the way down, you're pretty much, your entire account is tied up to it because you've refused to take that small loss. So that was the lesson. But here he is. Where is he? So he put a picture here. BBAI. He bought in at an average of 978, thinking he was smart. Oh wait, no. 180 shares at average 975. So he bought in thinking he was smart, thinking, oh no, Shades, you don't know what you're talking about. This is gonna pump. This is just a little dip, right? He didn't listen to me. I told him, I'm like, you know what? I'm not jumping in, but if you want to. Here's the stop loss, respect it, take the loss and move on. Because it's probably going to come back down under 10 and it's going to dump to 9, possibly 8. Which is exactly what's happening. I wasn't wrong, was I? But this, I'm not going to swear, but this dummy, this Mickey Mouse, he didn't listen. He was trying to prove to me that, oh no, you don't know what you're talking about, Shades. Just watch. So he bought the dip thinking, no, this is a good place to buy, right? And it kept on dipping. And I told him, I'm like, so you're in the red now. Do you have a stop loss? No. Classic. I laughed at him. Then he's like, last time I panicking and sold and lost half on AIFF. I sold only within like half hour and $45. So this guy's kicking himself for selling, where is it? This one? So yeah, this one pumped huge. I called this one out. Like, I'm like, this is going to run. And so a lot of people made money. He sold too early. And so he's kicking himself. And so he's chasing BBAI, even though I told him, like literally I said, hey, respect the stop, take the loss. And if it stops you out, there's no momentum to the upside, take the loss and move on. Don't jump back. Don't jump in. This guy did the complete opposite, as you're seeing. And, so he's complaining, oh, I can't believe I settled for 12%. I should have held. And so now he's chasing BBAI thinking it's going to go to the moon, right? This guy's paying money to be in the Discord and doesn't listen. That's so, I don't know. It's so stupid in my opinion. Shouldn't you have a stop? A stop would mean this question wouldn't need to be asked. Up to you. I'm not going to advise you on that. Literally, people don't set a stop loss. It's ridiculous. Putting a stop loss will save you. You literally can walk away from your phone or computer. Yeah, he's always on his phone because he has no stop loss. He's just constantly watching. He has no strategy at this point. He's just throwing money around. He's been in the Discord for like 3 months now and hasn't learned. Just to show you that he's one of the worst traders on here in this Discord. And he's had some success, but he still kind of gets FOMO. Like, he still chases tops. Even when I, like, told him, like, I gave you the play-by-play in the morning. I told you, don't do it. I'm not jumping in. But if you want, have a stop loss. That way you take a small, like, $10, $5 loss or whatever. And you move on. You don't try to revenge trade it or anything. So, yeah, that's that. Oh, yeah, then I told him, I'm like, hey, up to you. I'm not, brother, you better hope it holds here, LOL. And you can see it was just going sideways here, and that looked like a bear flag to me, so I was like, this is probably going to break down. He bought in here thinking, oh, this Shades guy's an idiot. But no, if I tell you don't buy, man. Like, you have no idea how hard it is to lose in my Discord if you just listen to me. But if you're going to go against me, good luck. You're going to, the shorts are going to have fun taking your money. Seb Luciano, BBAI is overvalued and little interest in market. Hey Sebluke, so about that stop loss, if you listen to me, it's hard to take big losses is all I'm going to say. It's always about protecting your account. It's not about the money. It's about controlling your emotions. That's how you make the big bucks. My advantage in the markets is that I trade like a machine. As the song said at the beginning of this video, I trade like a bot. No emotions. I take my stop and I move on. That's it. Okay, looking at BBAI, my stop loss is $50. Once I go to negative 50, I sell out at negative 40. Now, your entry was bad. Your stop ends up being bad too. Ouch for a 2K account because he has a small account. So he has like only 2K to his name, living with his parents, and he wants to get out of his situation. But like, bro, you've been in the Discord 3 months. How do you not listen? I keep telling you to listen and you don't listen. I don't get it, man. Someone tell me why. Why is that? Why does he keep going against me? Is he just trying to prove to me like that he's better than me? I don't know. I'm confused. I need to get my computer and my Wi-Fi running and start looking at those charts. I'm looking at the app on my phone. This could easily drop to 9 and under today. And I think he eventually said that he took the loss. Yeah, he eventually took the loss. And he eventually said, yeah, you were right. I should have listened. And there you go. That is, please don't be like that guy. You just saw a perfect example of someone that for some reason is paying $50 a month to be in my Discord. And I give you everything to be a winner. And don't do that. Don't join my Discord if you're not going to listen. That's just silly. You're just paying money to lose. And it's not even my fault. It's your fault for not listening. If you guys have listened to my strategy these past couple of days, you would have bought in here. Nice big green strong candle. We got a crossover and you could have taken a ride up. This guy decided to ignore me when I told him, hey, this doesn't look good and big red candle. Yeah, stay away from it. And he's like, nah, I'm doubling down, bro. Absolute silliness. Hopefully you guys learn from other people's mistakes. The point of these videos is so people learn from other people's mistakes, and so you can improve and be a better trader, because skills pay the bills. That's what it comes down to. Until this guy starts being disciplined, he's not going to get anywhere. He's just going to stay with his 2K account. That's just how it is, right? Even in real life, until you're disciplined in boxing, if you take up boxing, you better be disciplined. Because if you're not showing up for sparring and then you get into a fight, you're just gonna get destroyed because you're not disciplined. Discipline goes a long way in a lot of things, believe it or not. And this is the stock market. Like, you're losing real money. You would think you would treat it, taking some punches and taking a beating in a boxing match, whatever. At least you're not losing money. Here, you can lose quite a bit. I don't know. If someone is a psychologist, let me know why he keeps doing this. He's been doing this for 3 months. 3 months of him not listening to me and literally doing the opposite. I don't get it. I told him so many times, if you listen to me, bro, you would not have lost. For the past 3 months, you would not have lost. Your account would be at like 3.5K. I don't get it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please learn from his mistakes.